What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Aqua here today. We are doing a video on one-on-one, keeping the thing going, and I'm going to play as my player, and we are going to be playing the one and only Derrick. He is now a New York Knick, but still, we're going to play him when he's on the Bulls. So let's get started. I'm 6'1", he's 6'3". So this will be a good matchup. So I want to talk about the NBA trades and what has all going on. Now I heard that D Wade was on vacation with Chris Paul and LeBron James, and he was trying to decide what team he wanted to be on. And LeBron and Chris Paul told him to follow his heart. So that's good brotherhood right there, for like knowing that they could easily say, come play for us, I'll get you in and all that. But no, LeBron and Chris Paul said follow your heart, and he did. He wanted to go back to his hometown, Chicago. I mean, I would do the same thing. It seems like a lot of people are going back to their hometown, but not really. Like, if KD went back to Washington, that's his hometown, Washington, D.C., there'd be a lot of trades going back to their hometown. I mean, but there's not a lot of people at Washington that's like, there's like John Wall, Bradley Beal, but there's not a lot of people there that can help him work to get towards his goal as getting a ring. And I think him signing with Golden State, like I said in the last video, him signing with Golden State gives him a higher chance of getting it. I'm not saying he's gonna quite get there. I'm not saying that. I'm saying 7 times out of 10, he probably will get that ring in Golden State. But as you can see, we're playing D Rose. I mean, D Rose, when he went to the Knicks, I think that was a good pickup for the Knicks, because they needed a power point guard. Because I mean, Tim Hardaway Jr., he's more of like a shooting guard type of player. He really shoots the ball more. I would say Melo, he's a shooter, and they need somebody who could pass and do everything that is asked for of a point guard, not just everybody shoots the ball. I mean, having Kristaps Porzingis is a big plus too, because you have a big man down the paint who could pop out, who could play in and out and shoot threes. So it's a plus for that team. I think that they're going to be a playoff team this year. If not this year, then next year, because they might still have to rebuild some stages in trading and all, because trading deadline is not over yet, so we don't know if they might pick up another prospect on the way to the new NBA season. So we'll have to see about the Knicks. And on to the next team, we have the Chicago Bulls. I think the Bulls, they lost a good point guard, but they picked up a decent point guard, Rajon Rondo. Rajon Rondo still has time under his belt still. I'm just saying, due to the torn ACL when he played for Boston, that really affected him more than he thought it would affect him. So I think you have to give Rondo some time on that one, because he's still rebuilding the muscle in his knee. Now, for as far as it goes, Pau Gasol, I think they by keeping him, they did a great job, because they need a power forward / small forward down there, and getting up on the boards. I think they lost Joakim Noah. That was a good center, hot at it. He was a good center. I mean, he still had time to like work, because he wasn't. No, good shot. But he wasn't as working as hard as he should. I mean, he was still giving it his all games sometimes, but not in night in and night out. He wasn't. It couldn't tell. But as far as it goes, the Cavs thinking about I think they traded or they thinking about trading Kevin Love. I don't think they should trade Kevin Love. I think they did a right job by giving up Matthew Dellavedova. He was alright when Kyrie was hurt, but he didn't have that enough power to like keep them alive in the finals. It was mainly LeBron, but Tristan Thompson in the finals, last year finals, when they played Golden State first time in the finals, when Kyrie was hurt, they didn't have enough. They didn't have enough dominance on that court except for Shumpert and JR and Tristan and Mozgov. Love was hurt. Kyrie was hurt, and so like you got to look at it like this. If you saw how what happened this year when everybody was healthy for the Cavs, it turned out in their favor. But last year they weren't. Everybody wasn't healthy, so they couldn't. It wasn't enough for them. So I think that them giving them trading him was good because I don't know who they picked up exactly. I'm not sure who they picked up. Oh. What? Oh man, what was that? But that was a good thing for him going to the Buck. What? No. Hey, there we go. So I think that was a good decision, wise decision for on that part. But I think D Rose needs to slow down his thinking in game. Don't always go for hero ball. Go for your type of ball. Do what in your favor, what you like to do. I mean, a lot of people say he's done. I don't think D Rose is done. I think D Rose is not certain what type of game he should play due to his knees. Do I want to hurt my knee again? Do I want to play to the high intensity and end up risking my knee, or do I want to play decent and not disturb my knee at all? So you have to look at it his part, like you have to look at it like it's not D Rose's fault, it's his mentality and his mindset about what happened to his knee. So you can't really say much about that issue right there, because I wouldn't want to injure my knee again, knowing that I went through all that and then some, and then I got injured again. Like my mindset would be a little different. I'm not saying it would be, oh, let's go out there and play again, like mentality. I'm just saying it would be just a little different on how I think of the game. Not the game, but like my intensity of the game. I wouldn't look at it like that. I would probably look at it more of what can I do to stay energized up, but like other than that, I would be more concerned about my knee. But D Rose is probably doing the same thing, thinking more or less so about his knee than anything else. So Gotta give it to the guy. I mean, the guy's still a great NBA point guard. He still does great things in the NBA. Gave Cleveland, so he gave Cleveland a run for their money in that playoff game. So I think D Rose still has some left in him. So I think, yeah. Oh, darn it. Well, yeah. That's. And I was looking at a tweet. They're saying D Rose wants to play harder, but he thinks too much about his knee. That is a great example of what I was trying to say. He does want to play harder, but he has to look at it. That's my knee at risk. But that's all I got for you guys today. Like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy Akko, and I'm out.